There are two key fundamentals to storytelling: authority and empathy, and both can be achieved through storytelling, specifically micro-storytelling, which we'll talk about now. A lot of the lack of storytelling happens because entrepreneurs are focused on information, logistics, information, and less focused on the transformation, and that's what ultimately gets people to buy. We don't make purchase decisions based on logistical information. We actually make a purchase decision based on how we feel. And that's not conscious, like we're doing that on a subconscious level, but that is ultimately why we choose to buy a specific product or buy with a specific brand. So an example of this would be, rather than starting off a social media post or an email by saying, I help small business owners with their branding, I would instead pull my audience in with a story. I could say, when I started my business, I really struggled to stand out in a crowded market. I was posting almost every single day, and it was just crickets. It wasn't until I cracked the secret to my brand messaging that allowed me to start standing out. And without making any other changes, I started converting in my business at 10% from the same content that was getting absolutely nothing. And now I help small business owners do the same. I help them crack the code to their messaging so they can connect deeply with their audience and create a brand that generates revenue. Do you see the difference? I've set up and said the exact same thing, but I've done it through storytelling. And the way storytelling affects the brain, the neural coupling, all the things that are happening in the brain that I've talked about so many times on this podcast,